Life is so crazy. I had no idea that 60 years ago that I would end up here. Crazy, crazy. The things that I know to be true, I can't say that anymore. I don't know anything to be true. I look at a car like this steering wheel that I have my hands on and I'm holding tight, and I'm told that it's not material. It's not matter. So what is it? Well, it's constantly moving. Okay, why do I feel like I have a hold of it? Yes, I can feel a constant vibration all the time, everywhere, but only when I really focus in on that. And I can see things move everywhere in the air. I get that nothing is static, or nothing is stable. Nothing is grounded. And maybe grounded means something different than we've ever thought before. We think grounded means being on the ground and in some way tied to it. But are we? What is gravity? What is mass? So many things that we assume that the science area knows to be true, that we don't know if it is or not. They don't know what mass is. They don't know what matter is. They don't know what gravity is. So many things that I took for granted that the science world had all figured out. I thought they had everything figured out. And here, they don't even really know what the moon is. Except that it probably isn't much more than a reflection that's constantly moving just like you and me. And I did figure out that we are definitely electric beings. How do I know? I know because I've tried it. I know because I've known it since I was born. I felt like I had one little tiny pinky finger on the globe, and the rest of me was like an electric lightning bolt out in the universe. And I've always felt that way, and I didn't understand it, but I do now. Is there a way to connect it all? Well, there must be. Reconciliation is a high value of mine. And will I figure it out in my lifetime? Well, I don't know, but I'm making a hell of a lot of progress in the past 5 years. So life is interesting, isn't it? I have so much to say about where we've come from, how we've been snowed, why it's been so easy for them and so difficult for us to understand how it all happened. But you have to understand that when something does happen, there are leaders in charge that are calculating and manipulating the situation to get the best out of it. And they aren't worried about the minions, and we are the minions, or the sheep if you're a Bible believer. When I was a Bible believer, I thought sheep were fine. As a matter of fact, Josh McDowell, I think, did a show on it, and it was pretty damn funny about how stupid they are and how proud Christians are to be them. And when I got in leadership, I knew that it did not compute. Didn't make sense. Nope. The only way you could make sense out of the Bible relative to leadership was if you went to, like, C.S. Lewis. And that was the only way. And he paved that route and made a fortune doing it. He knew exactly what he was doing. All those robber baron types knew what was going on. And so could you if you hadn't been programmed to be a sheep. They programmed this place so perfectly. They knew the Baptists would be here and the Catholics would be there and the Methodists would be over here, and they keep fighting each other. And that is the whole key to life for the elites, is to keep the minions fighting and working to pay taxes and kiss Caesar's ass. It's just a pathetic mess, but I'm not going to go down the ugly road. I've tried to share it. I've got plenty to share, and I think it's going to have to get out. But today's focus is on who are we, not at all who you ever thought. I can promise you that. We're electric, biologic mechanisms of humanity with consciousness, and I believe that everything in this universe has consciousness. If we build something, it has our consciousness. We had that idea first, and all things are created twice, and we are the creators. And if there's anything we need to understand, it's that we are creating exactly what we get. And collectively, if we're programmed, we're creating that we've been programmed to create. And we can't even see it. Ah! Oh well.